Award season is officially coming up with the Golden Globe Awards landing on January 11, followed by Grammy Awards in February and Academy Awards in March. For VFX artists, the real calendar event is January 30th, when the nomination for the Visual Effects Society Awards are announced across 25 categories focused purely on visual effects. VES award recognition still carries the weight inside the VFX industry, even if the general audience never hear about it. This matters because award season quietly influences the studio visibility, hiring momentum, which reel gets the open first. FX PhD has released a new silhouette course centered on machine learning assisted workflows, covering machine learning tools such as denoise ML, face ML, mask ML, and some more ML tools. Real life short scenarios from previous to final comp, including beauty works, Mocha's power mesh, in painting, cryptomats, and silhouette's 3D scene node. The catch is ML is no longer an optional element. It's become a part of an expected toolset. It's not replacing artists, but quietly raising the bar for what baseline productivity looks like. And one of the most interesting ML development this year is editable spline generation instead of baked alphabets. Top Gun demonstrated a work in progress prototype inside Nuke 16 and that generates closed spines using ML predictions while are still allowing manual artists to control. This is a big deal because editable splines solves one of the ML's most biggest production problem. But the catch is every frame has keys, which makes editable painful and slow. It is promising, yes, but until temporal consistency improved, there's more than a small first pass than a roto replacement. The ComfUI repository is moving from GitHub to the official ComfUI account, similar to previous transition that did not break existing setups. On the model side, LTX is positioning itself as a potential competitor to WAN 2.2 as a open source video generation, offering synchronized audio and video generation in a single model, though the desktop release is still pending. ComfyWay also has partnered with NVIDIA and Lightrix with promising faster local 4K video generation, significantly less VRAM. But the real story is not which model wins, but the serious local experimentation is becoming viable. Local tools means fewer cloud demos and more pipeline friendly and safety testing. The performance claims sound impressive, but like all the AI benchmarks, they believed once the artists actually try them on the real production shots, not the promo clips. The Visual Society has announced the fourth edition of the VES Handbook of Visual Effects, featuring contributions from 95 individual professionals. This update includes new chapters on virtual production, AI, nerves, Gaussian splatting, and refers to sections on previous AR filmmaking, color management, including ACS. This handbook remains one of the few structured reference that explains the industry beyond software tutorials. Hopefully, future editions will spend more time on the real world scenarios like business models, subsidies, and schedules and biddings. Why none of this innovation matters if studios can stay financially healthy. Today, almost every VFX studio is now experimenting AI with some capacity, mostly driven by fear of falling behind. Also, FOMO, fear of missing out. Clients are now asking how AI is being used, whether it can reduce the cost and time. Why everyone else seems to be testing it already. For artists, this matters because AI is already creeping into non-final pixel areas like roto, proxy, matte painting, concept art, lecturing, clean blades, pipeline attachment, and even production management. So, ignoring AI is not a strategy today, but the resistance also there. It feels familiar actually. The same arguments were made about CGI, digital compositing, and digital photography. But ironically, smaller studios may get more benefit most this time because the level field is same for the pioneer studio and the newly opened studio. Since they can experiment faster while larger studios are still stuck in meetings whether they are allowed to try. That's it for the week. Let's meet next week, hopefully with new hot news and usable